see the password. I show you where is this. So you can go in your patient, for example, this patient. You can go in patient. You can go in the show browser list, and here you have the list about all the data browser that you are working for this patient. And then you can reprint again this password if you want. Now I don't have any type of data browser that I can create immediately for you. Data browser or EG2Go, it's the same if you want. This is the default password that the database created for me. I can't modify it's created automatically for the software. Okay, now I burned my CD, and the software told me that also have print this page with the password. Anyway, I don't have a default printer installed in my PC, but if I want, I can go in patient, show browser list. Patient. So anyway, we can see this after the installation. I repeat that my installation is compromised from the review training course because I see the tricky to fix some problem. Now I need to reinstall completely. Anyway, you can go in patient show browser list and you can see this list of the database with the password. So, okay. Then the software allows you to give you the possibility for the patient to ask to the doctor to create a limitation for the privacy for the access to the dedicated examination. I am the patient, and I can give you the doctor to disappear to create this limitation for the access to my examination. I don't want that any doctor see my examination. For the GDPR regulation can ask this. In Europe, the people in Europe can ask to manage this type of limitation if you have your privacy data inside the software, also inside the Galileo if you want. And then you can manage the delete of this type of data. So the GDPR regulation told us that it's mandatory that you don't take this type of sensibility data privacy data for every time. You need to identify the short time, the minimal short time that you need to store this data. Typically in Italy is 10 years. But about the country, about the region, you can change this time. And the software allows you to specify the time. When you specify this type of time, automatically the software deletes the data for 10 years. It's automatically deleted the GDPR has to do. So I repeat that this is a whole, okay? I repeat that the whole this feature is not mandatory in your country. Only in Switzerland we have also the limitation about you have some the same recommendation. I know that in Switzerland your policeman politician try to manage I know that you introduce in your country the same regulation to create the application of the GDPR regulation that is an European similar regulation. Any country takes this regulation and create a dedicated law to manage the dedicated dedicated function in the country, because we are in Europe, but Italy is not the same as Switzerland. There is a little difference, and any country are asked to dedicate a license. So my okay, so after the release note of Galilean line 4.3, we released this patch. This patch is a dedicated patch to fix and introduce. The problem for us is that in Italy, to recognize and create the dedicated law to manage this GDPR regulation, we have some problem with our political men, our government, and we make many lot of months to create this last law that create this type of regulation. And the software is changed during this type of period. And if you want the GDPR compatibility, you need to install this type of this type of patch. So I repeat that in your country is not mandatory, but I want to give you this because in this instruction sheet you can find some bug fix. Also, we take the opportunity to release the new patch for the GDPR. We take this opportunity to fix other bugs that we find in the software. Here you can find all the bug list that you can we can fix. We have fixed in this patch. So this is important. After the installation, you can see the version of Galileo here. We introduce also Galileo line 4.3. 0.0 is the revision of the Galileo line version. And and here you can see the build number of this patch. When in the future, I will ask you, which is your version of Galileo? I need to see this. If you give me only Galileo line 4.3, it's not whole for me. I need to identify the exact version. This is for the future, you need to manage this. Also, here you can see your license number about this installation. Here you have the link to download this patch. And I have this note. You can see this note. This is a Windows browser. When you download some software from a Windows server, some zip file or a hex file, you have this block from Windows server. Before to start the installation of Galileo, or before to unzip the DVD of Galileo, you need to unblock the zip file or hex file. Because if you don't unlock this file and you start immediately to install the software, you think that it's all okay, the software can be installed. But when you try to run it, it doesn't run, because all the software that we have installed is blocked. Windows don't allow you to run it. And if you install this, it's a big problem. You need to remove Galileo with 0 and repeat the installation. For this reason, it's very important that you understand and check every time when you download from our server that you remove the block by right click with the hex file or zip and unblock. Then you can start the installation. The installation is a very stupid installation. You need to select to accept the the license agreement, and then go next. So the software, the service pack and the patch software check if your installation is the correct installation to allow you to install the patch and service pack. When we release this patch it can be installed only in the United States for the free. Okay, this is all. This is our patch for the compatibility. Then last day, it's very recently released of the service pack. Before October 4, we released this service pack. I will give you now. Then I will send an email at the end of this training course to whole worldwide agency that is released this service pack. The service pack is necessary to fix some bugs. The service packs, this type of service pack A, include also the patch. At this point, you can install also only this service pack, not the patch. Okay. And this type of service pack, it is released for only for fixed some bugs or database, and brain and next software. The bugs fixed. I repeat, if you want, you can read all the bug. It's a very long bug list. And now, if you check this part number, this is the bit number, it is changed for the patch. This is the link for service pack installation. The note is the same note about the unblock feature, and then the installation is the same stupid installation. Okay. So now we will finish. We have finished the first part of about the release note, and I show you that we have the Galena line, the good installation, the patch, and the service pack A. So I repeat that we have also the service pack A, or also the patch compatibility about the 3.9 version of Galileo. This patch is an old patch we released in this year. Okay. We released when we develop and release the Galileo line 4.1. Anyway, it's mandatory if you have mixed system in your hospital. Now you have Galileo line 4.3. And if you have some old software, you need to upgrade the old software to 3.9 service pack A or to dispatch, because if you want to create a network from this mixed system. So here is you can read all the features that introduce this type of compatibility. Anyway, the patch compatibility you can find in our server. In the last day, when in our policy procedure, I will show you can find all our software, all our manual documentation and service documentation. Anyway, also we release the service pack A after this patch, and I want to give you this bug list for 3.9 service pack A. Here you have the link. You have the link to download the service pack A, and here you have all the bug fixes that we introduced in service pack A. I repeat that the service pack A includes all the review service pack A, B, C, D, and also the patch are included in this service pack A. Okay, so before to start the second part, and before to start to talk about the manual installation and try to show you the installation, I think that is the moment for a little break. If you want, we can take a coffee, tea, and we have some biscuits.